wasn't one.
Let me first thank you for coming to the first groundbreaking project for the Richland County Transportation Penny. I can't even begin to tell you what an absolute, genuine pleasure and honor for me to be asked to officiate today's ceremony. It's been a long time coming. This is a very special, and unique day for Richland County. Today's groundbreaking is the accumulation of a lot of hard work with a lot of individuals involved throughout our county, residents, business, community folks, Richland County staff, elected officials, and on and on. Again, on behalf of Richland County, I thank the State Park Acres community, Mount Pilgrim's Baptist Church and its pastor, Rock E. Sims, in his absence for accommodating us for this great kickoff event, reference the county's transportation penny. Now, before I go any further, let me ask Councilman Manning to lead us in a prayer.
Dear Heavenly Father, you've given us an absolutely gorgeous day to kick off real work with the penny. We thank you for the support of the citizens of Richland County to make us a viable, sustainable, resilient county for the future as we look to improve our transportation infrastructure to best serve the citizens of our county. I want to thank you for the collective wisdom and work of the County Council, of all the county staff, and all those that have been a part of getting us to where we are today. Pray your blessing over this ceremony and all the projects ahead, and even today we want to pray for the safety of all those that will be taking part in seeing that these projects are accomplished in a successful way. We pray in your holy name. Amen.
The citizens approved the transportation penny tax, as you may recall, starting last year. There's an estimated $1.7 billion from this penny tax over 22 years. We estimated it'll create some 1,650 new jobs, increase tax collections and investment of some $28 million over the next 10 years. So that's enough for us to, again, to be extremely excited about this. And again, as I mentioned before, it's a long time coming. What you'll see over to my left here is signs. And pretty soon, we hope you'll see these signs all across the county on behalf of what's happening with the penny. And just a brief history. You may recall, sometime back as far back as 2006, the County Council instituted a 39-member transportation commission, to look at transportation in our county, mass transportation as well as roads, bike pathways, and etc. And that commission, like I said, went across this county, got feedback. So what's important is, keep in mind, this is truly a citizen-driven project. It included so many individuals in our community. And in the process, it was an opportunity to educate citizens about the transportation needs in our community. And so all of you are part of this true story. And today is the beginning of that new chapter for all of us, one of great success for Richland County. At this time, let me introduce in order the individuals who will provide brief speeches today. Councilman Norman Jackson from District 11, then Councilwoman Julianne Dixon, District 9, Chair of the Dirt Road Ad Hoc Committee, reference the penny. Councilman Tori Rush, who represents District 7. We also had on the list Ms. Etta Bright of the State Park Acres Neighborhood Association. She cannot be with us, but Mr. Henry will fill in for her. We have Ms. Gail Turner, also of the State Park Acres Neighborhood Association. Ms. Mira Anderson of Mount Pleasant Church, who is standing in for Pastor Sims. Mr. Hope Chatwood of the Chamber of Commerce, and Mr. Calvin Washington, District 10. And they will proceed in that order.
Now I'll be brief. First, I'd like to thank my colleagues for their leadership and their determination to make this work. We use the penny sales tax. Over the years, you have citizens who have waited over 30 years to have their dirt road paved, to have safe conditions to travel like anyone else on a paved road. Over the years, we have realized the seriousness of people who live on dirt road, where sometimes emergency vehicles cannot enter to save lives or the fire or law enforcement. And in 2007, we did a study to ensure that we can use alternative surface treatment also for low volume paving for dirt roads. And today, we had to dig deeper, and the courage of my colleagues also to stand up to pass, to introduce a penny sales tax for transportation. As you know, over the years, we usually depend on our gasoline tax for support. But for 27 years, the state has failed to address our gasoline tax issue. We're still paying 16 cents per gallon for gasoline for the past 27 years. And so different counties have to find ways of paving roads. So today, Richland County, we took that step, that bold step. The citizens support it, and now we have a program where citizens will be able to drive on a safe road, a paved road. And again, I'd like to thank my colleagues and the support of the community also, who went out there and talked to the citizens and encouraged them to support this program. Again, thank you for your support.
Livingston. Thank you, Mr. Jackson. Mr. Jackson is our county chair for Richland County. Let me first say good morning to my colleagues and special guests and representative of the community. As the chair of the Dirt Road Handout Committee, I want you to know that this project is one of my priority. The Dirt Road Committee has worked for more than over a year on the implementation of dirt road projects, which is a priority for Richland County. Richland County currently has over 230 miles of unpaved road. With the possibility of our penny transportation tax, the dirt road paving program will commence today to address our dirt roads. $45 million have been slated for the dirt road paving and traditional paving of roads. I am extremely enthusiastic as we gather here to commemorate the beginning of our first set of roads for paving. The committee will continue to work feverishly to keep dirt road paving and traditional paving project at the forefront to ensure more residents like you obtain the result they deserve and their tax dollars demand. Again, I say thank you, welcome. Now we have Mr. Rush.
On behalf of my colleagues as well, I want to welcome you to District 7. Even though at times some may not have been in favor of the penny initially, it's one of those things, we've got it, and we've got to make sure the citizens spoke, and we've got to make sure that we spend the dollars of the citizens the way they're supposed to be spent. It's exciting for me that the first dirt road project be placed in District 7. Like many of the dirt road projects, this part of Mount Pilgrim Church, although it's only 0.45 of a mile, is significant because it's what the community wants. It's not as big as some of the larger projects that will be undertaken in this penny program. But these dirt road paving projects are significant because they will illustrate how small projects can make a big difference in a community. I'm excited for the progress and improved quality of life the dirt road program will mean for the residents like these of State Park Acres. I'm pleased that the representatives of this community have joined us here today. There's some in the back here. They, better than no one else can tell you why this dirt road paving project will be significant to their community. And I will now have them come up and tell you a little bit about how significant this dirt road paving project will be for their community.
To this great dirt road community. We have lived here a long time. We'll work hard to try to keep it in condition that it will be desirable for the clients that live in this community. During that time, I was the first one that had a community care store over there. Called it H&J Food Mart. We attracted a whole lot of people in the community. I know a lot of people in the community, doctors, lawyers, everybody. They used to stop by and we used to talk about the dirt roads, how much dirt we was getting every day. So sometime you get lucky. We had a company that came along and they was doing some paving somewhere, but they had a lot of stuff left. And they came up and said, do you know where we could dump this stuff? I said, you can dump it on those roads over there, because we don't have nothing but dirt roads. So they started and they put gravel and stuff all up and down these roads. And it made a lot of difference, a lot of difference. And I'm so happy that you have interest today, that you're here to help us to get out of the clinch that we're in now and make this community a first-class community with proper and decent roads for our citizens to travel and enjoy. So we appreciate your presence here today. We appreciate your concern and your work and your hard work that you're doing to get us in this condition that we ought to be. And I'm so happy to meet you. We greet you. We love you in this community. It's a good community. We love you. We'll feed you if you're hungry. But I want to express my appreciation to you, to all of you that helped us when we needed it, looked after us when we was in trouble, and the roads over here, until we finally got some guy that had a big job somewhere and had a lot of gravel left. And I had a running a store, community store over there, and he was stopping, getting gas and getting some beer and stuff to drink to keep his men going and all that stuff. So they would stop by, and I was telling them about all of the dirt we was inhaling every day, and how we couldn't hardly get in and out because of the dust and all of that. So they had some gravel and they left when they was doing it.
We got a long program, so try to wrap it up.
Okay, wrap it up. Wrap it up, a long program. So then we, he helped us out there. So I'm so happy that you're here, and we appreciate your concerns and your work. And we thank you for being here. And if we can do anything to help make your job easy and pleasant, just let us know. We will help you. And we're glad that you focus it in on our community. And we appreciate it very much. And we thank you and we love you. And we want to keep you as long as we can. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I moved into the neighborhood a few years ago. I didn't know that this dirt road would become a vital part of my entering and exiting this neighborhood. A few of the neighbors and I got together and we decided that we would form a committee in an effort to do something about getting this road paved. We would meet every Saturday morning with the graciousness of Mount Pilgrim Church letting us hold our meetings there to discuss who we were going to contact at the county to help us get these roads paved. And today I would like to say, today is a good day because we are finally seeing this become a reality. South Carolina was dubbed one of the dirtiest states in the United States. And I was like, what? But I realized they were saying that because of our dirt roads, debris, and overgrown grass along the roadsides. But with my faith in Richland County, they have done such an excellent job with our roadways. I'm sure they're going to also restore that beauty. And again, I would like to thank you on the behalf of the community of State Park Acres. Thank you, and thank you again.
Good morning. This is indeed a great day for us, but this is the day the Lord has made, and we are rejoicing. To you, on behalf of Pastor Rocky Sims, the official board members, and members of Mount Pilgrim Baptist Church, I greet you this morning. To the official board members of Richland County groundbreaking transportation penny project, emphasis on the dirt road paving project, elected and appointed officials, representatives of this community and neighboring communities, we say thank you for extending an invitation to us as participants in this occasion today. As a church located in this community, we too will benefit from this accomplishment. I'm sure this community counted a blessing, and thank you for this welcoming project. This project will serve as a gateway to many outlets for this community, our church, and many other needs. Again, I welcome you here, not only today, but anytime you're in the area. We extend to you an invitation for the usage of our facilities as an opportunity for additional growth and service within this community and neighboring communities. Again, I say welcome and thank you.
My name is Holt Chetwood, and I have the privilege of serving this year as the chairman of the Columbia Chamber of Commerce. And certainly before it gets 95 this afternoon, we think today is a great Chamber of Commerce day in Columbia, South Carolina. Today's a great day because it is the culmination of a lot of hard work by many, many people. In speaking on behalf of the Chamber, I would tell you that we supported the penny primarily because we believe roads and infrastructure are a core function of government. And status quo was not good enough. And in order to support economic development in our community, in order to support the companies that have chosen to locate here in Columbia, that employ many, many people, it is critical that they have a good infrastructure, good road and bridge system on which to drive their trucks, on which their employees can drive to work, on which they can move goods and material that they manufacture and produce here in the Midlands of South Carolina. And so for us, it was a very clear choice. It was a choice to support the penny. And so today, as we work to pave the first dirt road in Columbia, in Richland County, I would encourage all the council members to be good stewards going forward of the penny that the citizens have entrusted to them. I know you'll make wise decisions, and we look forward to the projects that are yet to come. Thank you very much.
Let me thank everyone for those comments in reference to penny. But before we move forward, let me at least recognize those council members who are present who did not appear on the program. I think I saw Ms. Dickerson, also Mr. Greg Pierce. Did I miss anyone? Bill Malinowski. Again, I want to thank you. Also, too, we'd be rather remiss if we did not recognize our administration who's working so hard on this project. Mr. Tony McDonald, Roxanne Ancheta, who was very involved in the process early on, Rob Perry, who is our transportation director, and Ms. Beverly Harris, who's working with us from the communications perspective. Let me also recognize Mr. Hayes Mizell, who is the chair of our Transportation Penny Advisory Committee. We want to thank you for your work and your continued work that's going on right now. And also, the chamber, was involved in this process, as mentioned earlier. I just want to thank everybody for the great role that they played. We know without all those persons involved, this could not have possibly happened. Now we're getting to the main reason why we're here with our groundbreaking. But before we do that and take our shovels, what I like for you to do is just pay attention to the boards over here to my left, which is going to indicate to folks that their opinions at work, wherever it is being at work. So this time, what we wanted to do was we wanted to have my colleagues to sign this board so that we can place one in the county council building as well as at the chamber, so folks can know that their opinion is at work. So at this time, I'd like to quickly ask my colleagues to do that, so we have that.
It's been a long journey to get to this point. And I just want to tell a quick story. As chief of a fire department, we had incidences where we had to go on dirt roads to put out either fires or pick up people who may be in distress. A particular evening, we had a real bad storm, and the roads were murky. We had 2 engines stuck, we had a tanker stuck, and an ambulance, so we had to call in the backup ambulance. The road was less than a quarter mile long, so we had to take the gurney out of the ambulance, walk it to the house because the gentleman was in distress, and get him on the road. The reason I tell you that story is because that is the condition of a lot of these roads that we've been dealing with in this county. I served on the CTC for 12 years. I served on council for 6. That's been 18 years to get to this point. And some people who live on dirt roads, it's been longer than that. I've lived on a dirt road. I don't know about any of my colleagues, but I've been living on a dirt road for now 26 years. I served on the committee to pave dirt roads and couldn't even get my road paved. But the funding level was based on the sales tax, the gas tax, like Mr. Jackson said. And that's based on the gallon, not the dollar. So the more efficient vehicles get, the less dollars we get. 200 miles of dirt road, we only get $3.2 million. $1 million is allocated to dirt roads. You can do the math. Over 200 years it would have taken for us to get these dirt roads paved. Now, with this penny, that window has very much so shortened. And I'm very appreciative of staff and my colleagues. Somebody mentioned 2 things you don't want to see made is laws and sausages. And y'all know how hard it has been to get to this point. And the sausage making is taken. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Even y'all city slickers. But again, thank you all for coming. This is a long journey to get to this point. I appreciate it. And help is on the way. Thank you all.
1, 2, 3. Make sure y'all get it right. One more time. 1. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Shovel.
Got some good grave diggers out there.
Thank you.